Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Amit Tawar from Networkers Home Technical Team, and today's topic is Introduction to Python for Network Automation. Okay, so let's start. So what's the agenda for the video? So in this video, we'll discuss about Python syllabus for network automation, the syllabus which we are going to be cover in these videos. Then Python history, when actually Python has started. Then Python versions, how many versions are there Python and how it started and all. And then introduction to Python IDE is there. IDEs means integrated development environment. Okay, so first let's start with the Python syllabus case. So this is the syllabus case for the Python. Well, this is the like training for the 32 hours online training. Okay, so this is all mostly all about the practical example and hands-on training here. No prerequisite of any programming language or any programming background here. Nothing is required. It's not like that if you know C language or Java language, then only you can go with the Python. No, directly you can start the Python language. So no prerequisite of any kind of programming languages there. The knowledge of any programming language. So at the end of this, all these videos, you will be writing a Python script to automate regular networking task here. Okay, so we will do a lot of practical exercise by the subnets in the classes. So you will get the lots of hands-on on the training here. Okay, so this is one of the 32 hours training. So let's start. So Python syllabus, I have divided into different parts. Okay, the first part is about basics of Python. Because the see why basics of Python is required. See, we are going to be automating a network with the help of the Python. Okay, so I hope you heard about network automation concept, and there is a lot of different tools we use to automate the network. So Python is one of them. So like for example, Python is there we use for the network automation. Then Ansible is there, Ansible for network automation, which is about Red Hat tool. Then Puppet is there, Chef is there. So different tools are there. So Python is one of them. And first of all, Python, as you know, Python is a language. So first of all, we have to go through its basics. Okay, what is Python? Why Python? How it started? What about its versions and all? So we have to discuss about all those things there. Okay, so let's start. So the first thing we'll discuss about what is Python and why Python. So first of all, we will start in the upcoming videos. Next, in the upcoming videos, we'll discuss about what is Python and why Python is required. The difference between Python 2 and Python 3. So guys, Python has the different versions over there. So most commonly these two versions we use, Python 2 and Python 3, and there is a lot of differences in their syntaxes. If you're using Python 2, so their syntax will be different, and if you're using Python 3, so then its syntax would be totally different. Then we will discuss about Python setup here. What is the ID, which ID are you going to be use it, and how to download it and all. So after that, flowchart. We are going to be automate network here. Okay, so if you have to automate your network, for example, so let's consider this is one of the network here. These are some devices, okay, and these devices you have to configure it. And this is one of my network admin PC, and from here I have to automate. So from here I will push to some programs there. We have to write down some scripts, okay, or we have to write down here some Python programs actually. Okay, so when we will write the Python programs, okay, so as a developer or as a Python like a programmer, if I have to write any program, so there is some kind of flow chart there. Flow chart, like first how I have to start it, what are the steps and all. So those steps we have to discuss it actually. So this is that flow chart here, how we will write any program, Python program for the network automation here. So algorithms of the programs and all that we have to discuss. After that, data types. What are the data types and all? What are the variables like integer, double, character? Okay, so what are their data types and all? Operators, arithmetic operator, relational, assignment, okay, then logical, identity, and bitwise. The next is about statements. If and else, break and continue. If we are talking about Python, guys, so Python, it's not a like a very small language. It's not like within 10 days you will be expert in the like Python language over there. That's really hard. But the thing is, Python we use actually for different purposes. Let's consider this is a Python one language here, right? This language we use for network automation, okay, which we are going to be used here. Second thing, we use it this one for software development. Okay. Second, we use it for application development. Okay. Then we use an AI, artificial intelligence. And then we use an ML, machine learning. So the different purposes, we can use Python for the different as per the requirements, we can use it. Okay. This is kind of, for example, we have a laptop, and laptop, if there are 100 users, so everyone will use the laptop as per their requirements there. Okay. So same, Python is here. So as per the requirements, it will be required. So we are going to be used here Python for network automation. So in the Python, there is a lot of things to discuss actually, but we will discuss here only that part of the Python which is required for the network automation. Okay, I'm repeating it again. We will discuss about the Python and that part of the Python only which is required for the network automation. So if I'm talking about in statements, so like if and else and break and continue is required. So we will discuss about this thing only. After that, we will write some basics programs like addition, how to add, write in a program to add the two numbers, how to find out the interest over there, and how to find out the subnets, how to find out the host values in the network. So those kind of very basics programs, we will write it. Okay, because first of all, we have to learn how to write a Python program and then how to execute it and how you will get the outputs of that particular programs. Then loop, there's a two loops there, the for loop and then while loop. We have to discuss about the both the things. Then there's a data structure, the data structure like list, tuples, booleans, and dictionary here. I want to add one more thing here into this one, that is all about the string. Okay, so integer, double character, and then one more is string is also there. So about the data structure, about list, tuples, and boolean and dictionary, we will discuss during the test portion here. Then there is a concept about function. The function is like user defined function or predefined function, that also we have to discuss. Python is one of the object class, and you can say object based program, object based language here. Like what is Python? Python is actually OOPS here, like object oriented programming here. Okay, so we'll discuss about class and objects and about object oriented programming like inheritance and polymorphism. Introduction to telnetlib. Okay, so up to here, this is all about the Python here. Okay, Python basics and all. Because in case if you're not aware about anything about the Python, so how you will automate your network here? That is very hard. Okay, so that's why this is the basics of Python here. So just now we have discussed Python we use for the different perspective. Okay, so in the Python, there are inbuilt libraries out there. Okay, and that is also known as modules actually. Okay, so these libraries, behalf of these libraries, we are able to work with these different concepts there. So let's consider for netmiko, sorry, for the network automation, what are the libraries? For the software development, for the application, for the AI, for the ML. So there are the different libraries here. So right now we are doing here Python for network automation, so our focus should be only on Python libraries, the libraries which we are going to be used for network automation. So our focus should be on network automation libraries. We will discuss about the libraries or about other concepts as well in the upcoming videos. What are the libraries we use for the different perspective? So in the syllabus, I have mentioned there about telnetlib, Paramiko, Netmiko. So these are the now networking modules here. About that we will discuss. And one more is there, that is NEPA. Okay, so we have to discuss about these libraries. So then we have to go with the lab setup of the Python on GNS as well and on EVNT also. Okay, and even I'll show you on ESXi also there. So we'll discuss about Python setup on ES6i2 for the virtual machines. Okay, with the help of the different console, like with Ubuntu, with network automation tool, and with Jupyter IDE. So what are these things that we will discuss? Okay, so this is all about the introduction, like basics of Python here. This is here nothing about the scripting. I'm not talking about nothing about the network automation. Okay, so basics of Python here, so which we have to discuss. After that, we will start with the Python labs. Okay, and now we are going to be using different libraries as or networking modules, you can say. As I told you, telnetlib, paramiko, netmiko, and one more, nepalm here. Okay, so we'll discuss about all that. So first is about with the help of telnetlib. So the first is we will create the loopback on the router by using telnetlib. We have to use one router, and then we have to create loopbacks on that with the help of the which library? Telnetlib. Create the VLAN on the switches by using for the loop. Assign the interfaces into the VLAN by using the range command. Configure the VTP and DTP. Okay. Configure rep, EIGRP, OSP, or BGP. Then create the multiple VLAN on multiple switches, spacing concept, backup of the switches, how to integrate Jupyter IDE, SSH on switch by Paramiko and create the loops and VLANs. Okay, and then SSH on the switches here by Netmiko and create the loopbacks over here. So we have to discuss about all this thing. Okay, about the telnetlib. So after that, Paramiko. So then then Paramiko will be there. We have to install the Paramiko, and then these are the same programs which we have discussed during the telnetlib here. So everything will be with the telnetlib and then with the Paramiko. Same programs we have to write or we have to execute this time with the help of the which module? We have to do it with the help of Paramiko. The next is about the netmiko, and then same about the nepalm here. Okay, so we are going to be used here for different networking modules actually, or you can say four different Python libraries for network automation. That is about telnetlib, paramiko, and telnetlib, paramiko, netmiko, and nepalm here. Okay, so first basics of Python, then about telnetlib with paramiko, with netmiko, and with nepalm. Okay, so the same practicals we have to do it with the help of the Python over there. So guys, this is the syllabus which we are going to be covered in the upcoming videos there. Okay, now so the Python syllabus we have discussed. Now let's go to the Python history when Python has actually started. Okay, now so Python history. Python laid its foundation in late of 1980s actually. So you can say this is almost 40 years old language here. Okay. The implementation of Python was started in December 1989. Actually, this is about foundation. This is not the implementation. Okay. Actual implementation was in the December 1989. So almost it took 9 years to be implemented. Okay. And that was in the Netherlands. In February 1991, Van Rossum published the code label version as a 0.9.0 at alt sources. Then in 1994, they came with a version of 1.0, was released with a new feature like lambda, map, filter, and reduce. These are some features of the Python. Okay, so actually you can say the first 1.0 version of the Python has been launched in 1994 here. So after that, 2.0 added with the new features like its comprehension over there, then about the garbage collection system. So these are again the new features they have added in the 2.0. And finally now in 2008, December 3rd, 2008, Python 3.0 has been launched. Okay, and that is also called as PY3K, Python 3 version. It was designed to rectify the fundamental flaws of languages. Okay, so ABC programming language is said to be the procedures of the Python language, which was capable of exception handling and interfacing the Amoeba operating system here. So then Python is influenced by the following programming languages like ABC and Module C. So actually ABC was in a one different language, which was before Python. So Python is totally influenced by the your ABC programming language here. And in ABC programming language, there was one of the strongest feature was there, and that is exception handling here. So this is one of the strongest feature of any programming language here, guys. Okay, so you can see there are the three versions of Python: 1.0, 1994, then 2.0 came, and then 2008, December 3rd, they came with the Python version 3.0. So now 21, so almost you can say 13 years back, okay, they have launched 3.0 version of the Python here. And now 3. Version is going on. Okay, so next is about Python versions here. Okay, so started from 1994, as you know, actual implementation to the current release here. Okay, the Python 1.0 version has launched in January 1994. Okay, then they came with the 1.5, 1.6 in December 97, 2000, and then 2.0. 2.0 version came in 2000. The year in which year? That was in the 2000 here. Then 2.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, 7. Okay, and finally in December 3rd on 2008, Python 3.0 has been launched. So you can say three versions out there. The first version is in 1994. Okay, then second version was in 2000 after 6 years, and then after 8 years they came with the Python 3.0 actually. So these are the three versions. So 3.7 was actually 3.7 in the 2018, but guys, after 2018 they just came with the more versions as well. In this PPT it's not mentioned here. I'll take you to the Google, and now I'll show you here Python latest version here. If you will type here Python latest version, so that is, we can see www.python.org. This is its website here. So right now you can see even 3.10 is the newest and the major version over here. Okay, just click to the download Pythons. Okay, and you can say 3.10.1. This is the one of the latest version over here. Okay, so you can see active Python release. So Python release 3.10 maintenance status is bug fix. There is no bugs and all when it has released. 4th October 2021. Okay, end of the support is about till 26th October 2026 till till October 2026. So 5 years. Okay, so you can see, and even you can see here 2.7 is the end of the life. Okay, so 2.7 is not there, and this is 2.7. If I'm talking about 2.7 was the last version of the 2.x series here. So 2.7 is the last one here. So right now you can say yes, 2.0 version is not there because it's live, it's already end here, end of the life. Okay, now so even end of the support they have also stopped it, okay, in 2020 itself. So right now to 3.10 is there, okay, and then end of the support is 2026 October, and it when they have launched it 2021 this year only, and October 4th. So almost you can say 3 months back they have launched it. So right now the latest version of Python is 3.10. So during these videos we will we will discuss about these two versions, 3.9 and 3.10. Because 3.9 they have launched in 2020 itself, in October 2020. After a year they came, after one exact 1 year they came with a new version, and its support is till 2025. So we will discuss about these two versions in the upcoming videos. Okay. Now, so Python history. Okay, so then Python version is also done. Introduction to IDEs. Python IDE. What is Python IDE? Python IDE is kind of your integrated development environment here. IDE is about integrated development environment here. Okay, so for example, guys, because see this, we are doing here what? Python for network automation, right? And as you know, network automation. So it means, guys, for this concept here, even if you don't have any Python basics knowledge, that's fine. That we can work out on that. But for Python for network automation, then networking knowledge will be required. The basics of the network, actually. So as you know, as a network engineers, we most of we are the network engineers, and for the network engineers, guys, if we have to practice anything, so let's consider that we use some simulators like packet tracer. Okay, we use GNS for that. Okay, we use EVNG over there, right? And we use ESXi server and all. Okay, so what are those? These are the kind of simulators, and this is kind of actual deployment here. These are the what? These are the simulators here, right? For practice. So in programming languages, you can say these are the what? These are the kind of IDEs here. Okay, so these are the IDs. So same here for Python. If we have to practice Python, okay, so we need here some Python IDs there. Okay, integrated development environment. So there is a lot of Python IDEs out there. Okay, so one is idle. The name is what? One is idle. This one we have to download it from the Python website only. This is the one of the basic one. This is the basic one. After that, there is one more atom. One more is the Jupyter. Okay, so like that, there is a lot of different IDs there. So list of Python IDs. Okay, so you can say IDE, Python software. This is one of the basic one. PyCharm, PyDev, Spider, Thorny, Wing IDEs, PyScripters, Ninja IDEs. So a lot of different Python IDEs are there. So first of all, the basic one, the which is idle, which is about idle here, which we will download it from the Python website only, from the Python official website. So let's go there and install that one. So this is python.org /downloads. Go to this one, and this is the official website of the Python, and you can see here download Python here. So different versions, and for the different operating systems, you can download it. So right now this is the download the latest version for the Windows. So there is an option for the Linux and Unix also, for Mac OS also, and for the other operating system also. So right now I'm going to be downloaded for the Python Windows. Actually, guys, in my laptop, I have already installed it for the in my system. I have already one ID. I'm already using it. Okay, so this is 3.10.0. Type here idle. So you can see 3.9 here, 64-bit. So this is Python IDE here. But in my laptop right now, I'm using 3.9. Okay, so if you want to install 3.10, so that I have installed it. And how will you guys install this one? I have download first one, and then you have to install it. Go to open, upgrade it now. Okay, upgraded version. So 3.10.1. So like this way, guys, you have to install your this Python for Windows, and this is one of the basic IDE here. In the upcoming videos and in the upcoming classes, we will discuss about the Atom as well, the different IDs also. We will use the different IDs also. But in the starting, guys, you have to practice with this Python IDE. Okay, so let it be installed, guys. Okay, and then I'll show you. Let it be installed. So guys, it will take some time. Just wait. It's almost done. So any I suggest you can just use the 3.9 as well. And if you want to install the latest one, which is 3.10.1, so you can use 3.10.1 as well. It's up to you. Okay. Because basic things we have to discuss over here. Okay. Setup was successful there. Okay. And just close it. And just so 3.10 is also here now. This is 3.9, this is 3.10. And click on this one. So now my IDE is ready here. Okay, so this is 3.10 IDE. Okay, and before that, even we have seen 3.9 also. So this is all about the 3.9. So these are the both IDs here. So you can see 3.10 and 3.9. So in the some upcoming videos, we have to work on these IDs there. Okay, so any of the ID you can install it, guys. Okay. So we have discussed about Python syllabus and we discussed about Python history, about Python versions. Right now, 3.10.1 is the latest one. So which they have installed like a launch in October 2021 itself, and its support is still October 2026 here. And 3.9 also, they have launched 3.9 in October 2020, and they provides the support for the 3.9 till 2025 there. Okay, and then introduction of the Python IDs as well, so that we have done, and we have installed Python IDE as well. Okay, so we are done with all these things, guys. Okay, so thank you for watching the video.